Hello everybody, this video will take a look at Minion Master's, version 2. This is the beta version. It's not out yet at the time we're making this video, but there again, the first version is available on Steam. It's a free game, it's a free card game CCG where you play against another player or 2 versus 2. It's a really fun game. I would invest it like I think close to 1,000 hours. It's my kind of favorite casual game, especially once I dropped when I stopped playing Hearthstone and searched for another game to replace it, and I started playing this game. There are different heroes you can choose. You can create your own deck and try it and see if it works, and if not, make adjustments. There's also a battle season pass. It's also available, by the way, on the first one, which you can unlock different type of rewards, including skin, of course. There's also guild options that allow you to get guild specific rewards. So it's a great, fun, free game for those of you who really enjoy card games, colorful, beautiful, and kind of addictive card games, and searching for something new to play, or you already played the first one, you want to see actually what's new in the second version. Now, based on my experience, most of it is actually UI related, and I was actually expecting a really overall change, but I really haven't read everything about that, so I didn't really knew what to expect. So, you know, I was kind of disappointed from what I've seen, but again, the UI changes are quite significant. Now, there is a new hero, which I think, again, it's introduced in the new one, which I really liked. There's also, you can see here in a moment, you're going to see the different game mode options that you have. Team, Solo, Adventure, Draft, and Mayhem. You can practice, play with friends, play ranked mode. All right, all of this is available in the game. There were plenty of issues, by the way, in the beta. So again, this is beta as expected, quite a lot of them. Hopefully they will be addressed. I submitted mine. As you can see, there are two parts of the battlefield. All right, you can spawn enemies. Sometimes, again, most of it in your area. Or you can spawn it sometimes. Some of it depends on the units on the other part of the battlefield. And there's also bridges, and if you capture a bridge, it will turn blue. If it's your enemies, it will be red, and if it's not taken by anyone, it's neutral, it's going to be yellow. Now, you want to control those bridges because it's going to give you XP, which eventually allows you to get first to the, well, it's kind of a, let's say, a mode at the end where everything just moves super fast. So your basically your experience, your mana, charge very fast. You can actually spend use more cards more frequently, and the idea is that if you get there first, you are most likely to win. And of course, this is done in order to prevent longer games, so you can have fast gameplay sessions, fun gameplay sessions, rather than very long sessions. And because this game is also a mobile game, this is really good, because if you play games like that, you really want to make sure that the gameplay sessions are short, exciting, and people enjoy them, so they can just stop, play, just waiting in line, for example, to buy something. You can just play one game or two. So yeah, that's a good idea. You can see also there are flying units and ground units. You can actually see the health of the tower, which again, your goal of course is destroy the enemy's tower. This is 1 versus 1 here, and you can actually see the experience. Each character, each hero actually get unique abilities that you're gonna get progress through them as you you go through the battle. You're gonna find out that you have more abilities to use. Of course, the most powerful ones you're gonna get a bit later. Here we are looking at 2 versus 2. You can actually see the other players that you play with, their cards. You can see the mana charging at the bottom. And again, basically really fun game that it was really unique and interesting cards that you can play. And of course, it's not just cards, you play it in 3D. All of the cards are represented in 3D on the battlefield. There are different also scenes that you can use. You can see different ones. The previous one was something else, this one is something else. You can unlock them from battle passes, maybe some for the guild, I'm not sure. But overall, lots of customization options for you to unlock, including of course, heroes' skins. Now, the heroes themselves can also deal damage to minions as well. It's not just there standing and waiting to get hit. But of course, it's different between hero and hero, what they do. Alongside the units, you also have spells, like you see here. This is kind of a stun spell that can stun several units when you actually use it in a specific area.
I don't think red can keep this up. Blue obtained Bird 2. Blue
The light prevailed.
Now, one of the, of course, currencies will be one that allows you to unlock different units. This is the kind of RNG. There are different rarities, like legendary is the best one, and common, uncommon, and so on. This is the hero, by the way. You can see, you can find different skins. You can see the different abilities for the heroes. And yeah, pretty cool stuff. Again, avatar, there are also emotes, arenas you can see that we talked about earlier. You can unlock as well. Really, all the goodies in a single game. So though they're expecting a bit more from the update, to be honest with you, because it seems like the core game itself is just the same with UI changes. Again, the UI I like. I need to get used to it to some degree, but overall I think it's a good change. Maybe there's some things with the camera at the beginning of the match, I'm not really sure. But don't expect anything, you know, like a complete different look for the game. This is not the case. They're not actually going to rewrite it. There's also a cooperation with Netflix as well, with Netflix account. I'm not actually doing it. I'm playing it regularly on the Steam. This is something you can find more information on the official page. But to be honest, this is a game that I thought would be much more popular, and I hope it will be, because it's one of the most fun casual games out there on Steam, to be honest. It's just super fun. I'm playing this for many years because I just enjoy it. It's just a fun game. And actually I was surprised it actually doesn't really have a really huge players. I mean, I was expecting more, because again, it's a really fun game. That's why I'm actually making this video, so if you don't know about this game, well, now you know, and you might consider playing it. There are also some similar mobile games, you know, with this arena, when you spawn enemies, that are very, very popular on mobile. And I just hope again this game will get better traction, especially now that version 2 coming, and definitely worth checking it out. And yeah, thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of the match here. Without my commentary, I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.
Red has obtained their first perk. With that last hit, the tower's starting to crumble. Blue is the winner! Victory.
My word is my bond.